Right, guys, let's analyze this together. Let's analyze this together. This person reached out to me to say, hello, Ade. Please, I just wanted to seek your opinion with regard to this. My sister has been troubling me for over 9 months now regarding a business to start in Nigeria. And I'm planning to send equivalent of 5 million naira to her to start a business. What kind of business do you think she can start and sustain with this 5 million naira? Please advise. Do you think it's going to be advisable for me to send this money, or is it going to be a waste at the end of the day? Now, this person has reached out to me, wanted to find out if our sister could sustain a business, not just start a business, start it and sustain it with the sum of 5 million naira. I didn't say 5 million pounds, and of course not 5 million pounds or dollars. Now, by my own calculation, guys, first and foremost, I'm not a business analyst, but this is one thing that all of us can benefit from. I know this particular question has been on the minds of so very many people, because lately, I don't know the amount of money where you feel sent to people to sustain them for Africa. I don't know the amount. You just discover, say you do them continuously, they send money every now and then, but you don't know when you go stop. Now, by my own calculation, you understand that 5 million naira, how many zero go get? Now 6, abi? 60. Now divided by 2115. Now that is if you use Velo Remit, because that Velo Remit is what is going to give you the highest rate. If you use other money transfer app, you might get it, lower. But when you use Velo Remit, you will get, the top. So let's do that now. Now that will give us 2,364 pounds. That's if you use Velo Remit. Now, this is the thing here for me, my own opinion. Whatever you have with regard to this video, guys, try as much as possible to leave it in the comment section. Now, first and foremost, that depends on what states in Nigeria. Now, depending on that state, what location, Now, after the location, what kind of business is this person trying to invest in? Now, after that, you're going to have to consider the rent you're going to pay for the shop from that 5 million. Okay, after you've paid for the shop from that 5 million, you now need to equip, buy the products in the shop. How much are you going to spend? What kind of business? Very, very important, because there are quite a good number of businesses you can actually sustain. If you want to be selling food by the roadside, cooked rice and beans, dodo plantain, stew, momo fish and all of that, you could be able to sustain a business with 5 million naira. You want to be selling, food stuff, dried food stuff, on a very low scale. You could sustain a business with that 5 million naira. You understand? But then the individual, now this is where the individual factor plays in. What is the characteristics of that sister? And I hope this person, I'm doing this video for this person, and I just want the wider audience as well to see it. What is the characteristics of that your sister? Is she the person that goes to party every Saturday that want to buy a shoebi? Is it the person that will feed morning, afternoon, night on that same business? Is she the person that will buy a shoe worth 100,000 from that same business? Is she the person that want to pay school fees from that same business? Is she the one that will pay rent from that same business? Is she the type that will dash money to people anyhow, unnecessary generosity from that same business? Because these are all the factors that will not even make that business to last 1 year. Because she was trying to find out if the business is going to be a waste, or the money is going to be a waste at the end of the whole thing. Now, a lot of people will survive, will start and sustain a business even with less than 5M. You understand? So can your sister be this person? Can your sister go very low? So these are all the factors, all the things you need to know about your sister first and foremost before you want to send her such amount of money. Otherwise, at the end of the day, the 5 million is just going to go down the drain like that. You understand? That's over 2,000 pounds, close to 2,500 pounds. That is more than a month's salary of maybe or majority of people with the UK. So guys, what's your opinion with regard to that's my own that I've dropped? If you have any contrary opinion to this, please leave it in the comments. I'm sure the person will be able to see it in the comment section. Please, no abusive comment. If you abuse this person, I'll block you. And I'll see you in the next video.